softly tracing echoes all around. Footsteps blend with sunlight in the air, carrying a quiet little flare. And every drifting shimmer seems to say there's a gentle brightness on the way. When the morning turns to silver, everything feels new, painting all the places with a tender hue. Every simple moment opens into light, filling all the hours in a softer sight. Morning turning silver, softly guiding through. Windows breathe a glow across the street, folding little memories at my feet. Even all the shadows seem to fade, opening the path the sunlight made. And in the breeze a quiet hope appears, brushing off the traces of my fear. When the morning turns to silver, everything feels new, painting all the places with a tender hue. Every simple moment opens into light, filling all the hours in a softer sight. Morning turning silver, softly guiding through. Maybe all these gentle shades of day hold the words I never heard them say. When the morning turns to silver, warm and bright, carrying the daylight in its softest light. Even when the evening settles into gold, this silver morning calm will still unfold. Morning turning silver, softly guiding through. Soft light drifts along the quiet lane, falling through the shadows like a stain. Every distant echo in the breeze carries hints of warmth across the trees. And through the mellow glow I start to see all the little hopes return to me. Where the light remains, I'm finding something true, tracing all the colors I once saw in you. Every quiet second turns a softer shade, painting gentle memories the morning made. Where the light remains, I'm carried through. Windows catch the fading autumn gold, holding secret stories never told. Even in the stillness of the day, something in the brightness leads the way. And every drift and fragment in the sky feels like it's reminding me why. Where the light remains, I'm finding something true, tracing all the colors I once saw in you. Every quiet second turns a softer shade, painting gentle memories the morning made. Where the light remains, I'm carried through. Maybe in the calmness of the fall, I can hear the whispers after all. Where the light remains, warm and clear, gathering the moments that I hold so near. Even when the evening dims the flame, there's a glow that softly speaks your name. Where the light remains, I'm carried through. Clear window, but blue streets drifts along, brushing faded echoes like a song. Every gentle shimmer on the way feels like something new begins today. And through the wide horizon spreading light, I can feel the quiet turning bright. Clear window, but blue streets calling out my name, lifting every moment with a silver flame. Every little heartbeat opens into hue, coloring the hours in a softer breathe, whispering a comfort through the trees. Even floating voices down the lane blend into a gentle, sweet refrain. And every drifting color starts to show all the hidden calmness I can know. Steps in the warming air lifting me along, turning simple hours into a brighter song. Every easy moment drifts in open view, carrying a softness that feels warm and true. Steps in the warming air, guiding me to you. Maybe in the laughter of the day, all the quiet hopes find their way. Steps in the warming air, soft and kind, gathering the brightness I had left behind. Even when the evening cools the tone, these warm and gentle footsteps lead me home. Steps in the warming air, guiding me to you. Guiding me to you. Shine beneath the white horizon light, softly tracing everything I find. Every drifting moment in the air feels like it was waiting for me there. And in the swelling glow I start to see how the quiet turns to clarity. Shine beneath the white horizon, opening the sky, lifting every heartbeat as the minutes pass me by. Every gentle shimmer draws the dark away, filling all the spaces with a brighter day. Shine beneath the horizon, guiding where I stay. Light unfolds in colors on the stone, finding hidden warmth I thought unknown. Every distant echo on the ground turns into a rising hopeful sound. And in the glow I feel the truth arrive, soft but strong enough to keep alive. Shine beneath the white horizon, opening the sky, lifting every heartbeat as the minutes pass me by. Every gentle shimmer draws the dark away, filling all the spaces with a brighter day. Shine beneath the horizon, guiding where I stay. Maybe all the answers fall in place as the morning softens every trace. Shine beneath the white horizon, warm and clear, holding every moment I've been keeping near. Even when the twilight dims the flame, this wide and hopeful brightness stays the same. Shine waking dreams without a sound. Every little shimmer on the breeze moves like something drifting through the trees. And all the quiet echoes start to rise, painting gentle silver in the skies. Morning lines of color softly lifting me, opening the daylight where my thoughts feel free. Every fleeting moment brightens into view, filling all the shadows with a lighter hue. Morning lines of color moving straight to you. Footsteps fall like ripples on the line, making simple hours feel so bright. Even small reflections in the air shine as if they always waited there. And through the glow, a warmth begins to show, guiding where the softer moments go. Morning lines of color softly lifting me, opening the daylight where my thoughts feel free. Every fleeting moment brightens into view, filling all the shadows with a lighter hue. Morning lines of color moving straight to you. Maybe in these gentle shades I find something that quietly aligns. Morning lines of color, warm and clear, holding every moment I keep always near. Even when the evening shifts the tone, this morning light will follow as I roam. Morning lines of color guiding me back home. Soft light on the way back home falls across the street where I used to roam. Every fading color drifts so slow, carrying the echoes of a glow. And in the gentle hush before the night, I can feel the edges turning bright. Soft light on the way back home, guiding me again, gathering the moments that I tried to comprehend. Every quiet second settles into view, painting little pieces of the truth I knew. can hear the things I didn't know. Soft light on the way back home, warm and near, holding every memory I keep always here. Even when the evening dims the tone, there's a gentle glow that leads me where I've grown. Soft light on the way back home, guiding me every corner drifting by. Little floating sparkles on the day, moving with the breeze that lights the way. Sunlight gathers softly in the air, making every shadow feel so rare. When through the silver morning, dancing over me, opening the quiet with a gentle energy. Every little shimmer moves the world anew, filling empty spaces with a brighter hue. When through the silver morning, pulling me to you. Steps echo lightly down the lane, rising through the whispers of the rain. Soft reflections glimmer through the blue, turning simple hours into something true. All the flowing warmth begins to rise, drawing gentle patterns in the skies. When through the silver morning, dancing over me, opening the quiet with a gentle energy. Every little shimmer moves the world anew, filling empty spaces with a brighter hue. When through the silver morning, pulling me to you. Maybe in this breeze I find the trace of moments drifting into place. When through the silver morning, warm and clear, carrying the echoes that I keep so near. Even when the shadows settle slow, this open air reminds me where to go. When through the silver morning, always lets me grow. Steps in the waking sunlight fall gently on the ground beyond the wall. Little sparks of morning fill the air, finding ways to lift me everywhere. And when the colors softly start to gleam, they move like laughter drifting in a dream. Steps in the waking sunlight carry me along, echoes of a moment turning brighter in its song. Every simple motion feels like something new, warming up the spaces as the daylight follows through. Steps in the waking sunlight, lifting up the view. steps in the waking sunlight, carrying me along. Echoes of a moment turning brighter in its song. Every simple motion feels like something new, warming up the spaces as the daylight follows through. Steps in the waking sunlight, lifting up the view. Maybe in these fleeting shades of blue, I can feel the world aligning too. Steps in the waking sunlight, warm and free, spreading little stories that belong to only me. Even when the evening settles slow, this gentle step will follow where I go. Steps in the waking sunlight always seems to glow. Where the morning opens wide again, colors break the silence with a gentle spin. All the fading shadows lose their place, falling into light without a trace. And every quiet breath becomes a sign that something in the day begins to shine. Where the morning opens wide, lifting every line, drawing shapes of hope. Light steps in the early blue, falling where the daylight filters through. Every moving shadow wakes the ground, lifting little stories all around. And as the quiet colors start to rise, they draw soft silver lines across the skies. Light steps in the early blue, carrying me high, open in the morning with a clearer, quieter side. Every gentle shimmer feels like something new, painting all the simple hours in a brighter hue. Light steps in the early blue, finding ways to you. Soft wind brushing through the lane, leaving tiny patterns like a stain. Moments drift like petals floating slow, turning into places I might go. And when the warmth begins to softly show, I feel the gentle rhythm start to glow. Light steps in the early blue, carrying me high, opening the morning with a clearer, quieter side. Every gentle shimmer feels like something new, painting all the simple hours in a brighter hue. Light steps in the early blue, finding ways to you. Maybe in these quiet shades I see something that was always meant for me. Light steps in the early blue, warm and near, holding every moment that I keep so clear. Even when the evening dims the tone, this early light will guide me as I roam. Light steps in the early blue, always leading home. steady as it unfolds. Skylines on the moving air, drifting where the sunlight feels so fair. Little ripples shimmer on the blue, falling into rhythm soft and true. And as the gentle breezes pass me by, they lift a silver brightness in the sky. Skylines on the moving air, flowing bright and free, opening the morning with a calm serenity. Every tiny glimmer finds a clearer hue, washing out the shadows with a lighter view. Skylines on the moving air, pulling me to you. Footsteps echo lightly on the ground, carrying the warmth without a sound. Even quiet whispers on the day move like little sparks along the way. And when the mellow colors start to rise, they draw a soft horizon through the sky. Skylines on the moving air, flowing bright and free, opening the morning with a calm serenity. Every tiny glimmer finds a clearer hue, washing out the shadows with a lighter view. Skylines on the moving air, pulling me to you. Maybe in these fleeting shades I see something drifting close enough for me. Skylines on the moving air, warm and near, holding all the moments I keep always dear. Even when the evening softens blue, this airy light will carry me back through. Skylines on the moving air, always feels like new. Sunlight steps across the day, falling where the quiet shadows play. Every gentle sparkle on the breeze moves like laughter drifting through the trees. And when the golden colors start to rise, they scatter tiny glimmers in the skies. Sunlight steps across the day, lifting every sound, turning little moments as they dance along the ground. Every steady rhythm glows a brighter hue, filling simple hours like a soft breakthrough. Sunlight steps across the day, walking close to you. Soft patterns wander through the street, matching with the rhythm of my feet. Even fading echoes light my way. morning gives to me. Even when the evening cools the tone, there's a brighter softness I have always known. Sunlight steps across the day, never walks alone. The day opens like a story told, softly through the silver and the gold. All the drifting colors cross the air, falling into places everywhere. And when the quiet brightness starts to rise, it draws a gentle shimmer in the skies. The day opens like a story, spreading through the blue, turning every moment into something shiny new. Every tender rhythm lifts the world again, painting softer patterns where the daylight's always been. The day opens like a story, leading me within. Footsteps weave a line across the breeze, moving with the whisper of the trees. Even simple echoes find their way, warming up the borders of the day. And in the mellow glow that starts to rise, I hear a hopeful promise in disguise. The day opens like a story, spreading through the blue, turning every moment into something shiny new. Every tender rhythm lifts the world again, painting softer patterns where the daylight's always been. The day opens like a story, leading me within. Maybe in the quiet rise of light, I can feel tomorrow burning bright. The day opens like a story, warm and near, holding every memory I keep always clear. Even as the evening softens into gray, there's a bright beginning waiting on its way. The day opens like a story, climbing through the day. The day opens like a story, climbing through the day. Soft steps on the waterline, ripples tracing patterns into time. Quiet colors moving through the air, settling in the places unaware. And I can hear a simple tone arise, circling like a whisper through the tides. Soft steps on the waterline, leading where the current shifting shapes that gather everywhere. Every muted motion passing by feels like something waiting to reply. And in the distance I can sense a tone fading in and out, just like it's grown. Lines carved through the quiet air, moving soft beyond compare. Every note that starts to fall holds a trace of something small. Lines carved through the quiet air, drawing me somewhere. Colors settle in a patient flow, filling empty corners down below. Every gentle curve along the way opens up a place for me to stay. And as the rhythm slowly curls around, I feel a calm surrounding kind of sound. Lines carved through the quiet air, moving soft beyond compare. Every note that starts to fall holds a trace of something small. Lines carved through the quiet air, drawing me somewhere. Maybe in these subtle shapes I see ways the world is folding into me. Lines carved through the quiet air, leading where I'm unaware. Even when the motion slows, still a gentle current grows. Lines carved through the quiet air, carrying me there. Blue traces over moving water, fold into a pattern growing broader. Every gentle motion passing through opens up a place that feels brand new. And in the shifting waves that drift along, I hear a tone that slowly grows strong. Blue traces over moving water, pull me where the currents wander. Every subtle sound I hear feels a little closer near. Blue traces over moving water, drawing me further. Quiet ripples circle into shape, fading where the shallow edges break. Every curve is speaking in its way, carrying the calm of yesterday. And as the rhythm curls around the shore, it forms a line I haven't seen before. Blue traces over moving water, pull me where the currents wander. Every subtle sound I hear feels a little closer near. Blue traces quiet color. Even when the moment slows, still the gentle pattern grows. Blue traces over moving water, taking me farther. Turning paths across the open field, stories hidden waiting to be revealed. Every little footstep in the grass shows a trace of moments we let pass. And when the rhythm gathers by my side, I feel a pull I never could deny. Turning paths across the plain, lead me through the soft terrain. Every beat that comes my way keeps the restless thoughts at bay. Turning paths across the plain lifted me today. Gentle patterns sway along the ground, shaping lines that never make a sound. Every curve is rising into view, painting quiet tones of something new. And as the groove begins to intertwine, I catch a breath that feels almost divine. Turning paths across the plain, lead me through the soft terrain. Every beat that comes my way keeps the restless thoughts at bay. Turning paths across the plain lifted me today. Maybe in this playful stride I find ways to leave the heavier things behind. Turning paths across the plain, carry me through miles again. Even when the steps grow slow, still a gentle rhythm flows. Turning paths across the plain, taking me in tow. Taking me in tow. Patterns rising through the quiet tide, shaping forms that widen as they glide. Every music